Okay, so I've just had delivery from ApeMania, Brian over at ApeMania, and this is the Zira bust and a couple of other little things as well. And I've waited nearly 2 years for this, but it's worth the wait, and you'll see why, because the work and the craftsmanship is fantastic. Brian also does effects for movies and things like that as well, and TV shows, so he's obviously doing things like this while he's actually doing work. So hence the reason why it maybe takes that a little bit longer to get things done. But to be honest, anyone who collects things like us and like myself knows that a year or two is generally what you wait for when you are collecting things and waiting for stuff to happen. So let's get this opened. So this will hopefully, well, this will sit next to Cornelius. So there we have it. We have, there we go, Zira bust from Makeup and Monsters, who run the ApeMania website. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this looks like, because Brian's work is exceptional. Okay, so we're going to take out a couple of things. Get a parcel here. That's one of the additional ones. You hear my dog in the background. Apologies. So yeah, I got a couple of other items that I got, as well as the bust. Now the bust, I've just got the head, because I that's how I display it in my cabinet. I don't have enough room to have shoulders with it. You can also order this with shoulders, or a full mannequin as well, and things like that of each character. And it's not just these main characters, it does pretty much any character you can think of that's been in the movie. Okay, so I've got 3 other boxes here, so let's move these out of the way. And I know there'll be a particular way to open this and have a look. So, as usual, it's well packaged. Right, let's see. Okay, and there she is. So you're going to open this up and take it from the back first. So just going to move that out of the way. You start to see there. And the thing about this is even the hair, which is rooted individually, is real human hair. So there we go. So I'm just going to open this up at the back and take it from the back. I don't want to crush the first, so I want to be careful what I'm doing. If I thought about it, I'd have got my knife, but I'm just using the scissors. There we go. Open and open. I've got a couple of plaques as well, which we'll have a look at later. Maybe put all this out. As you can see here, it's very well packaged. Very well packaged. You even get a little silica gel thing in it as well. So let's just ease her out. Soon she'll be reunited with her husband. Are we ready for the reveal? There she is. Zira. That is quite incredible. That is stunning. Brian, you have outdone yourself. Now, it's maybe hard to see in this light, but that is the hair, everything. Like I say, it's real human hair. It's all been individually rooted. You do get a hex, what's called a hex stem, which I don't use. I just use like a helmet stand to display this in my display, which I'll show you later on. But this can be on top of a particular mannequin, or I say you can get it with the shoulders and things like that as well. Which has sent me a couple of videos of what it looks like on the shoulders. So you might see that on screen just now. But that is incredible. So there's Zira. And because I have... that's just the hex stem. So the hex stem is just a mechanism to allow you to... I got it with Cornelius as well. It allows you to then have it in a particular stand if you want to use it. It bends round So you get a bit of flexibility when you're moving the head. Just trying to get this open, it's not the easiest. So it's just one of these, so this can bend and manipulate, so you can have that if you want it. But I don't use that part particularly. He's also given me some new nameplates. So I got a nameplate for this, and he's also redone a new one for Cornelius for me, free of charge, which, Brian, thank you again for that. And the sort of new style that he has. So again, I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to use scissors on this again. A few nameplates. He sent me one to be like the original nameplate. So that was the original nameplate, something like that I had. And that's basically what is going to be used for the other one. I had that for Cornelius, but he's now also gave me these Planet Apes Dr. Zira on Cornelius. So I think I'm actually going to change it to these two because I think they just look better. So yeah, I really like that. So a couple of new nameplates. And then a little addition that I've got as well is from beneath the Planet the Apes. The only human is a dead human. Or the only good human is a dead human. I also have again, parcelled up well. I feel like I should be passing this on to someone else to open up. So when you cut this, I don't want to put any pressure on the item. I have a replica of the pistol used. So this can come off, which we'll take off. But that is a replica of the pistol used in Planet of the Apes. And that will go beside my screen. I'll go in beside the heads, but I do also have a screen used background gun from Planet of the Apes as well, beneath the Planet of the Apes as well. So that's a nice little pistol that will go with it. And whether I use this or not, I don't know yet. To go with the pistol, is a plaque. So this should be a plaque that the pistol can sit on. Right, here we go. We have a plaque. You put this band here, and that's what the hardware is, so it just slots in and it sits on top of it. But this is basically Ursus' pistol. And I have his autograph as well. So that just sits on. It's actually magnetic, so there's magnets in this. So that's just magnetic, and it just sits on the actual thing. So again, a nice little touch just to hold it on with a few magnets. And if I want to put that on the wall, I can, or I might have it in display in the cabinet itself. We'll see what I decide on that. So I've got the pistol, but the pure resistance, or whatever you call it, the star of the show is Zira herself. Just the eyes. Everything about it is just incredible. And it was well worth the wait. Let's get this into my collection and see how it all looks.